Okay, so we are recording this, so everybody knows. Ta-da! And we'll do that, and we'll do that, do that. So you should be seeing my, if at any time you're not seeing my stuff, somebody needs to yell, or again, if you have questions as we're going, feel free. If I'm going too fast, you need to say something. So let's have a new project here. I'm doing it with Java Ant. And next, and let's call this Acme row sorter. So the program is Acme row sorter. And this is Acme row sorter Java. And the date is 4/21. And the author is you. And the purpose to allow a random generator to fill a 3 by 3 matrix, and then sort the rows. Something to that effect. And we will need a scanner. So again, in this one especially, make sure that you have your braces in the right spots, okay? Just, this gets a little, oops, don't do that. So everything's all lined up, we can see everything. And right here, we're gonna go with private final static called my scan to a new scanner that is in the system bin. Okay, so we got a 3 by 3 array. So I'm going to just say, okay, I got a final int called size. It's equal to 3. That way, if you wanted to make it bigger at any time, you would be able to do so by just changing that number. In other words, if you wanted a 5 by 5, you would have to add another counter. If you didn't want a square, of course, you could have row size and column size and have 2 different ones. And then I'm going to create a double. I need to think about that, but I think we'll leave it a double. And here's where I'm going to put that. Okay. So how many elements in our array?
9.
9. Yep. I've got 9 places. I've got 0, 1, 2 rows, and I have 0, 1, 2 columns. Okay. So let's get a menu. Let some screen matters for a minute. Anybody been doing anything cool or found anything? All I've been doing is, I call it riding the steel pony. I've got this elliptical thing, so I do that. Then I walk the dogs for an hour a day. The dogs' feet are getting sore, I think. Not really. They love walking. So that's work there. Something like system out. Maybe like that. That'll be somewhere near. We might have to adjust that at some point. Well, we'll know right now, actually. I'm going to copy that, Control C, right in there, Control V, and see how they line up. So this is too far out. Then slash D. right here, I'm going to test to make sure I'm getting it. Once I got that, I'm going to save and run it. So that works. This is what you should have so far. Nobody's doing anything exciting. I can't hear you. Sounds like you're in a tunnel. Whoever was talking. No exciting people. Anybody not to this point?
I'm all good.
No, I've got something wrong. Just give me a sec.
Right.
Yeah, I might have to find it later. Oh, wait. You just disappeared. I have no idea. I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, you know, if you look around and after a while, if you can't find that you got anything wrong, you always want to just go ahead and do that. Clean and rebuild. And many times it'll just say, oh, okay, because it'll get confused after a while.
Yeah, I didn't even touch anything. It just like it took that long for it to catch up.
Yeah, if you hit the save button too, sometimes it'll clear it out.
Okay. Yep.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of that now because that was just for testing purposes. And then we're going to go ahead and put a switch in here. And don't forget, these are not numbers, they're chars. So you need the cute little single. So I'm sending down the whole array. And then the size, because I want to be able to run my loops down here at the right size. So I don't have to. So if I ever decide to change, if I ever decided to just change the size, I could change it up in that constant and not have to worry about it. So I'm sending down a array, so I have to declare the array down here too. worked for me earlier today. You guys get, sometimes you guys get the benefit of my mistakes earlier in the day. So. Need a counter because I'm gonna have it prompt, you know, like prompt for number one, prompt for number two, prompt for number three, but it's inside a nested for loop, so just easier to make a count like this. So I'm gonna do this. The outside one will be no, right. This the oops, I forgot to initialize it. And then if I put me as an initializer. If I do that, and then uh, and then count will be decremented. Because if there's an error and I added one, see what I'm saying? I added one to it, it comes down here and runs. I don't want it to. I think that'll work. And then here, my scan, I need to clear it. If it's bad. And then there's that loop. There's that loop. And right after this, turn the blank. Something wrong here. That, yeah. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Yep. Because I didn't put it up here. So first thing, go ahead and fix this right there in the declaration. I did that earlier today too and couldn't figure out why. And then finish it off down here. It should be. And then we'll test it up here. By just doing a system print. Let's print, let's see, it'll be line about 1 and 0. That'd be the first one in the second line, or it would be our fourth number, okay? If this works right. Let's see, I'm gonna save, run it. And if I pick 1, it says enter number 1, put 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, 4 in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the fourth number, 1, 2, 3, 4, is 4. So that seems to work. Now let's see if we make a mistake, what happens. Okay. So if I do 1, oops, 1 here, and then do 1, 2, A, it comes back up and re-asks us for number 3 again, right? 3, 4, oops. That's wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's right, So this is not. Okay, so maybe I don't need to decrement that. Let's see what happens if we take that out. Let's set it up. Okay, so 1, 2, A. We're in the number 3. Let's look at 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. And it prints number 4. That's right now. Okay. So get rid of that decrement in there. I thought I needed it, but I don't. Because really it doesn't go back up here, it just stays in here. That should be okay. Whose is not running? Everybody has one that runs. I find that hard to believe for some reason.
I'm having I have some errors popping up around the case. Can you scroll back up to yours?
Yeah.
Case 1.
Rita, are you whispering to yourself?
I am. I'm following along.
Who else is having problems? George, is yours running?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Thank you for asking.
You know, I can see your guys' screens if I ask you to share them. So I think at the end, I'll just ask everybody in a row to share what they've got done. So I know everybody's is running. So.
Okay, I fixed my case problem. Can you go down towards line 54?
Yep.
Okay, I got something popping up down here. What is my problem? No. Cancel.
How's it going?
I got an error popping up somewhere, but I'm not quite sure what the issue is.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing and allow you to share. Share your screen.
Okay. One second. One second.
Whoa.
There we go.
There you go. Close your bottom. Well, you got number 1 in there. See,
Oh, yeah, that wasn't there before.
yeah. Okay, So they get rid of that underneath too. There's one right underneath it. It's from not switching down to the lower.
Yeah.
So initialize count to 0 up there, right there. Right where you're at,
Oh,
backspace and put equals 0. Semicolon, there you go. So now that works.
ooh, okay. That might have been it.
Type 1, just type numbers.
Yay.
Oh,
Yay.
okay, stop sharing. I need you to stop sharing.
Working on it. How do we?
We're still seeing it.
There we go.
There you go.
I don't know why that was so hard to figure out.
That's all right. All right, so we're back up here at the top again. And you know what? I think I can move this next piece outside of here. So later on, this will be easier. We're going to have a case to put your break right there. Eventually, we'll have a case to. All right. Make sure something isn't turned on. Sometimes when I share, it turns my pad back on, and I hate that thing.
You need a semicolon.
I know, I know, I know. I can do it. Yep, yep, yep. Hmm. I don't want to do that. I think I need a do here. Move my whole switch inside there. think that'll work. See if this will work. If that works. That works. Try this now. That should work. So fix a do loop around this, your switch. I'll be back in a second. Just like magic, I reappear. So everybody's ran theirs and tried their do loop, making sure their menu works up to this point. Yes.
Yep. I'm good over here.
How about everybody
I'm
else?
good.
All right.
What happens when you try to quit your program?
Me?
Yeah, your option 0.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, something really messed up on mine after that.
Whoops.
It reruns the menu.
Yeah. What is that?
Could be choice not equal to like apostrophe 0 apostrophe.
Oh,
Yeah, character.
thank you.
Yeah, but I did that, and even when I still try to do it, it makes me do it one extra time.
Let's see here. If it comes down here, shows the menu here. Does this, does this, does this.
Oh yeah, I have to do it twice before it actually quits too.
Should it? Should not, because this is here. Oh, because you didn't put in a break here. So it just runs down. if you get 0. Slash n too. So don't forget this break right here in case 0. Either that or it just bleeds right down into the default and brings up the choice again.
Okay.
So you guys should know that by now. You should have been yelling at me. All right.
Yeah, all good.
All right. So we're going to go back up here under case 1, and we're going to have matrix is now going to be equal to, I think the same thing really. How about matrix is going to be equal to sort matrix. And we're going to send down a matrix and the size again.
Sorry to slow us up again.
That,
So when I hit the case, when I do the 1 and actually run the program, it
Yeah.
just keeps it's an infinite loop. It keeps running the program. It no longer stops after getting the 9 entries.
okay, so let's stop them now. And got that. There. You have a break. So you have this down here. You have a while.
Yeah. I don't know if I didn't copy which, I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but what would give me the chance to put, after I put in a 1, I don't get a chance to put in a 0 is what I'm saying.
Well,
It could be something on my end. I don't know.
Okay, so hang on 1 second. Let's see your screen.
I've
I'm
got
having
two,
the same.
I got 2 computers I can't share.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, hang on a second then. So you have no errors though.
No. You mind running yours? Just double check. Hit the 1 to run it.
Yeah. Oops, hang on.
Ah,
I put that line of code in here. I didn't try 1. There we go. Whoa.
Well, didn't we take out a line of code that said like 1 and 0?
No, but why is it looping? Oh, because we put the do loop, but because I don't have the rest of the code in yet. So yeah, it'll come right back up. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yep.
But let's see here. It's still ain't right. Did the menu come back up? No.
no.
Yeah, see that?
No, it didn't.
This needs to be. Let's see how we're gonna do
Oh, you could just put the get menu function inside of your get matrix.
that. But should it be, or should it be actually should be?
Did you put it in the do loop?
Yeah, I think it's gotta go. Because if it doesn't. Try that now. Get rid of it down in default. See what our choice now is, and then that has to be outside. We try mine. If I do 0, that works. Oops. I type something somewhere. Right there. I hate when it does that. I wish it would just switch over. So now 1. Then 0. That seems to work. That's one more thing. Okay. That's the fix. Okay, up here. You still got chart choice out here, but then move this in here, right? And then we're going to undo this. So I'm creating another procedure called, a method called sort matrix. I'm once again going to send down the matrix. Outside of that. And I believe once again, I need this. Yeah. Put these in first. I remind myself. Okay, to use the length function here. So this is for the first dimension. And then you put a 0 here in the second one, because this is for the second dimension. And then it gets what the second one is. So that's how you do that.
Explain that line again.
So you need two numbers. So if you're going to use the length command or length function, you're getting the length of the rows. Then here it says, okay, don't worry about the rows, get the length of the columns. Or the second parameter here. Okay. You have to differentiate between rows and columns. So let's do this now for. These are again for loops. Make sure you're indenting right and got all your. Then I need another one inside here. So I've got two nested in the outer loop. And here is, we could declare this outside of So we could have imported this, right? And then just use sort.
So what does that line actually do then?
It sorts it. What we created up here. That's the part that actually does the work right here. Let's try it. Let's check it. Back up here at the top. I should be able to do now. I should be able to do. And let's do this. Let's just do matrix 0, 0. And let's see if I type in other words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in numbers, but I'm going to type like 3, 2, 1. But then it should print out 1 and 2. I'm hoping. Let's see here. If not, I'll have to if I do 1 here, and then I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. And I really don't care about the rest. That's not right. 0, 3. And 3. I didn't think in case here. That's something goofy. That should be. Well, let's do this. This is better.
Didn't it add 1 and 2 to get 3?
Oh, that's what it did.
Yeah. I mean, it sorted them. It just added them together.
And do that. Now, that turns them into strings. Instead of adding, thank you. 3, 2, 1. There you go, 1, 2. So move the 1 to the first position, 2 stayed at the second position. So it's working. So now all we have to do is print it out. The whole matrix. So this part is just, we don't need it to return anything. So all we're going to do here is do display. Don't need the size anymore. I don't think. This is going to be a void. So we'll put a new line in after, so it does it 3 times, and then it comes out, new line. So here on the system. Leave that there for a second. Let me go ahead and run mine, see what happens. So I get 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I need some space somewhere here. Just a space there. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm going to print this plus. That, and I think it will look a lot better. There you go, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Can you go back up to your case 1 at the top of your code? Perfect, thanks.
Anybody else need me to move somewhere? People coming and going.
Yep, I'm good over here.
I'm good over here as well.
Okay, so if you're hitting, if you're doing case number 1 now, it should be running. You should be hearing, do you hear my dogs barking?
Yep, a little bit.
Just barely.
Yeah.
They're just dragging the neighborhood kids around by their legs. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, they're not happy about something. Somebody's walking their dog or something.
For some reason, they want to get in touch with the EU.
I can't hear you. Who is just talking for some reason, something? Cheryl. All right, so then we're gonna go here. What are you two doing out there? We're doing, Grace. two fur balls is all. So then we're gonna take this, and just copy it, pop it in here. I'm just changing that to said, instead of get matrix, it's gonna say get test. And down here, I am going to take this whole thing, come down here. What you doing, buddy? Yes. What are you doing? What is he gonna do? Hi. Say hi to everybody. Yes, come here. Come here. No, not on that side. No, no, you gotta come over here. Come on over here. Okay, then you can't be on the camera. Oh. No. The other side. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Here, up here. Up. Come here. You gotta do it. Bark. No, don't. Come on, over here. Now he's gonna go get a bone. Over here. Come here. All right, go away. Okay, so now we're gonna say get test here. And then we can get rid of all of this. And right here, we can say, oh, we need a randomizer. So we're going to the top, get random here. Oops, random. So make sure you import random. And we'll come back down here to the bottom. I don't know. Why is that? Huh. Something went wrong. Okay. Yes, we don't need that. I think all I need is that. We don't need that. Cool. So now if I scroll back up, that should be clear. And let's run it and test it. Oh, that's not good. Hey, but they're sorted. Okay, let's do this instead. I didn't pay attention. I got 8 of them running. I have more. Or more. I hear whispering. Okay, and then do. Sorted. Those are sorted. Okay, I wonder if we should print them out prior to that so we can see what so they would know we're not lying. Wonder if this will work. Because in the other one, you can see the numbers they're putting in, but in this one, they can't, right? So you can see here, we probably should have a space there. You can see that it is, this was 191180, and then down here it's 111980. Same thing here, it's 945411, and here it's 115494. So it is working. So let's do this. Okay, I thought I'd go in and get test double. So it would print them out. And put a line in, I would think. Well, let's do this. Nah, it doesn't. No. Let's go up here. Right here. There we go. That works. And if we go ahead and put numbers in. Works. All right. Check. You have your case 2 like this. You know, I'm going to do this more what it really does. I'm going to change this. I'm going to take out sorted. I'm just going to say display matrix. That means I just have to run. Excuse me. Just remove sorted. Because it really, when we run, oh man, sorry. When we do this one here, it isn't really sorted. So I'm changing the name to just display matrix. Okay, so who has one that doesn't run?
I'm good.
Can I just have the last part, the test part?
Yep.
Seems like I'm missing something, but I don't know what.
Did you import the random
Mm-hmm.
up at the top?
Yeah, I got the random.
Right here.
I got that.
Okay, we're coming down. So where is it red on yours?
I see. Yeah, it's just random. Also, random is on top of all.
You see it? What's wrong?
Yeah, kind of. Let me see. I still give the error message. I think looks perfect, but
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and then you're going to share, okay?
yeah, just 1 sec.
Random.
Do a rebuild and clean up at the top.
It needs to be a random dot next int
Oh, yeah.
100.
Yeah, we changed that.
Oh,
But that shouldn't, okay.
Yeah. And here on top, I think I'm missing something.
Well, you got something wrong here too. Put your mouse over it so we can see what it is. Right here, you got a big red line.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm missing, or I removed something accidentally.
we'll put your mouse on it so we can see what it is.
Here.
There. Method found. Make it print line.
Oh, print line.
I don't know that's gonna change it.
Yeah.
There you go. Scroll up, fix that.
Yeah.
No, go up. Scroll up. Let's go up.
Oh, why can't I? Hold
Oh,
on.
you got. Is that red there? Okay, keep going.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Here I removed something accidentally here.
no, that's fine. It's
That
not
one's
red.
fine.
No, here.
Where?
Display metrics.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, so everything should be running
Yeah,
then.
run it. Run it.
Yeah, let's say 2.
Yep. If you go up, go up. Okay. You're just missing a space. That's what's wrong. Okay, so go down. Close that. Go on down. Keep going. Down to the display. Okay, stop.
Mm-hmm.
After we're in the middle, right in the center where it says system out print,
Yep.
after column and in between the, right in between the two, no, in between the bracket and the closing parenthesis.
Here.
Nope, other end.
Here.
Other
Here.
end. Yep. Go in one more. Before the parentheses. Right in front of the parentheses, right?
Here.
Yes. Now put plus,
Yep.
space, double quote, space, double quote.
Oh, I see.
Space in now. There you go. Now run it. Whoop.
This.
Leave it like that.
All right.
Run it. You know this big green arrow up here is for running the program, right?
Yeah, I just can't see it because of the
Two.
2. Okay.
Okay. Open up so we can see it. There you go.
Yeah. And also what I've noticed, if I go, I think it's 1. You see enter number 0, 1,
Yeah.
enter number 0 again. Why
Okay.
mine is?
Let's go up and fix it. Close
Okay.
output.
Mhm.
No, we need, there you go. Okay. So now go down. Go down. There's a couple things you need to fix. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Mhm.
The choice needs to be capitalized and the last plus sign. So it looks pretty.
This one?
Nope. Above that. Nope. Above that. In the red there.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be a capital C. Okay. Chart, da 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 da. Okay, now get matrix, go down.
Mhm.
Oh, wait a minute here. Go back up a minute. Go back up a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. Get rid of that print line thing. You just
Here?
must be print. No ln. Get rid of the ln.
All right.
All right, now go down. All right, so we got count is equal to, you're missing a line somewhere here. 0. Well, you're resetting. Isn't this supposed to be count plus plus here, I think?
Here?
Yeah. No, down, down, down. Next count. Keep going down. Right underneath your first for loop. No, you're in the right area.
Mm-hmm.
See all the counts that are lit up?
Here.
Keep going up. One more. Up one.
Here.
Up one more.
Here.
Yeah. Get rid of that equals 0
Oh.
and put plus plus. Now go up to that other count. Go on up. Up.
Yeah.
Up.
Uh-huh.
That
Equals 0.
No, yeah, that one equals 0.
Ah, that's where I messed up.
Okay, now run it.
Two, three, four. Yeah, it's working now. 7, 8, 3, 5, 9, 12. Yeah, it's working now.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, stop sharing.
Just one second. Where do I press?
Up at the top.
Aha.
Should be at the top.
Share sound, leave meeting. No, I don't see it. New share, no. Mm, no. Oh, is it? Am I still sharing?
You should be able to just click on sharing and it should go off.
I don't see any of that. Oh, stop share. Okay, I see.
There
Sorry.
you go. You got it. All right. So basically, folks, that's my song and dance. And then
All right.
we'll, again, a little bit of thinking went into this one. So what I need you to do is go over it this week. Line by line, can you move through it and explain to me what each line is doing? Can you move through it and tell me what each line does? Okay? So it's not only a, again, I don't want it to be a typing class. Oh, look, I can type what Doug does, because that doesn't help you become a programmer. Yeah, you can learn stuff, and if you ever have to pass a two-dimensional array, you should learn how to do that from this lesson, et cetera, et cetera. But again, I just don't want it to turn into Doug types this and we just do what he says. Because if you don't understand what we did, you didn't learn it. Okay? So I'm putting that on, since you only have one other program. That's what I want you to do. Any other questions, comments?
Can I see the display matrix method one more time?
Sure.
All right, I'm logging off. Thanks, Doug.
All right, have a great one.
Okay. So in the nested for loop, the column where it says column less than the matrix, how do you say that with the 0?
Well, it just represents the row. The column. because the row has already been filled in for the length there. So now we need a way. So it does the row, and then we put this in as a placeholder, okay? And then this is for the column.
Placeholder?
Yeah,
So could you put any number there?
I don't know if you put any number. You're welcome to try it.
I guess I don't understand how the,
You have two lengths, right? You have two lengths. All right. So you have to, how are you going to use, if I don't do this like this, then I actually have to put a 3 here and a 3 here. So that affects my, if I wanted to change this somehow, and let's say I want to sort 5 numbers or 4 numbers. Okay. If I don't use that, this right here could be the same way, actually. We could get rid of this and this. I don't know why I did that.
well, it matches the parameter in your header.
Yeah, see this one here? I'm not even using size at all. So this really can go away. Except now I'm going to get an error up above.
Because you passed 2 arguments.
Yeah, so now this needs to go away up here. And I think it'll still work fine. Yep. So that tells me if it doesn't there, then I can probably get rid of it here also. If I change this to and this one to and then I can get rid of this up here. These are just little, again, if you're not following what I'm doing, just leave yours the way it is. Yes. And that just makes it a little more friendly. Test it. That works on that one. And it works on our other one. So all it's really doing there is, again, because you have two numbers, you have a two-dimensional array, so you have two numbers that you have to tell it that you want. And it's two different sizes, one for the first index and one for the column index. And see, we could do that here too. What we probably should have used here is row and column. So it would make more sense to you. Same thing, we used row and column there, we used row and column there. Probably should have used row and column here, because it is a matrix. Does that help at all? Rita?
I mean, it does. I guess it's
Doesn't
just,
say any more than that. I mean, it's just the convention to change those two numbers or to get to those two numbers. It's just a convention.
when you're doing a nested loop for a two-dimensional array, or is this a three-dimensional
This
array?
is a two.
Two-dimensional array. So this is
Yeah,
just the
It
way,
looks just like when we run it, that's exactly what it looks like. So here's what it looks like. A two-dimensional array looks exactly like
okay.
has 3 rows and 3 columns, two-dimensional. Now, if I wanted a three-dimensional array, I would have to add depth.
You cut out, you'd have to add what?
Depth,
Depth, okay.
yes.
Hey, I'm heading out for the night, Doug. Thanks a
All
lot.
right. Have a great week.
You too.
I switched the zeros to ones and it still ran. So I think you're right. I think it's just a complete placeholder as long as it's within the row
Yeah,
length of the array. Because I also tried 4 and it crashed since
okay.
the row is just 0, 1, 2, you know.
Yeah, because there's an index is probably out of reach.
Yeah. So is it essentially just because there's a number in brackets there, it's just skipping the row and just immediately jumping to the column number?
Right, the length of the column.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here I'm getting the length of the row. Here I'm getting the length of the column.
And that's because of the bracket.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's how we represent each one of them, right?
okay.
2 brackets, one for row, one for column. If I had 3 brackets, then it'd be a three-dimensional array. Because I'd have length, width, and height, or length, width, and depth. And you can do that. And like I said the other day, I think Major League Baseball. So I could have the name of the team would be the row. The name of the player would be the column. And then the depth would be a statistic about the player. So you can have three-dimensional ones. Any other questions? Okay, I'm gonna say that's pretty much it. So I'll try and post this either later tonight. It takes about a little while for it to convert and then before. And then I'll try and get it posted, or it might be tomorrow morning before it actually gets up. Okay?
All right.
All set, stay safe, and God bless you. And email me if you have any problems.
Great.
Have a good
Thanks.
night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.